Hello buddies, and welcome back to this masterclass for the beginner in Python programming language. It's your guy here once again, the Wolf, and welcome. And of today guys, we are still going to learn about else statement, right? In the previous lessons we have been learning about elif, and also we learned about if, but of today guys, let's do another thing which is called else statement. So else here is the keyword. So the else keyword catches anything which isn't caught by the preceding conditions. So the else statement is executed when the if condition and then else condition evaluate to be false. So without much ado, just let's do on our console here. So okay, I have this already here, and this one, remember this is for the previous lesson, but I think I'll change a little thing here. Oh, let me just delete everything here. Just delete everything. And then now let me just create a variable, call it a. And this a, I want to assign a value of, I just want to assign a value of, let's say, let's do 200, right? And then come down again, create another variable, call it b, and assign it a value of, let's say, 32, right? So from here guys, I just want to use the if else statement here. So first of all, you just hit enter on your keyboard just to create a space. So let's say if, and then I say if b is greater than a, and then what should I do? I just want to say print something. So just print elf. We can say elf b is greater than, or I can say, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So indentation there. So again, I'll just elf. I can say a is equal to, a is equal to b. This is how we term this out. So a is equal to b. So I can again print out just then else. Now I can use else here. So this one is executed when these other two turns out to be false. So when they turn out to be false, then we're going to use else to print out, right? So else, we can say print. So we are able to catch three choices here. This is XOR. This is XOR, I think. Mutually, I don't know. We can go back and check that. So A is greater than, A is greater than B, which is true. So which statement that is going to be executed out? Let's run out. Just run this. There, A is greater than B, which is true. If I change this, then let's see which one will be printed out. B is greater than A, which is true. Again, if they are equal, let's see whether we can print equal sign here. Just print that again, run, and you can see A and B are equal. So we were able to catch the three options that we can do. So in this example, A is greater than B, so the first condition is not true. And also the else condition is not true, so we go to the else condition and print this to the screen A is greater than B. That's how it works. This other one, just forget that because we're just trying some things. So let's again use else without if, right? So you can also have else without the elf, right? So let's have again these integers here. Let me just change this to, let's say, 22. Or let me just say, yeah, just 22. So again, if we don't have this if here, we can just delete this like that. And we can have a is greater than b, which will be true, else a is greater than b. Let's run this. So we can have this without if. You can see a is greater than b, and that is true. So this creates a simple two-way choices, and if the condition is true, execute one block, right? If that is true. Otherwise, just execute the else block, right? So how else works? So the else statement provides a default action when none of the previous conditions are true. So this is, I think of it as a catch-all, you see, for any scenario not covered by your if and elf statement. So note that the else statement must come last. Remember that. This is that you have to remember that. So we cannot have else here and then have elf later, right? So let's check an even. Well, let's check this one example here, where even or odd number. Let's check whether it's an even number or an odd number. So if to do that, let me just create a number here. Let me have a variable number. So number, I can say number. Let me assign a value of 8. Okay, I should put an equal sign there. So from here, I just wanna use the if number. Just copy this. And remember, it's good to space your work so that you can stay clean, right? Just space a little bit things so they can be just like that. So I can say if number, then remember using the modular here. So if the number using this modular and then divided by 2. So if this number divided by 2, remember this one, remember what this actually returns. This is a modular, so it will get the result. So the result, if the result is 0, remember that is an even number, right? So we can print and say a result of 1, then that is an odd number. So we can say the number is odd. So if I print this out, what do you think? So we will have a number left that is 20. Let's run this. The number is even. Wow. The number is even, right? What about if it was like, oh, this is 8, yeah, the number is even. So if we have 7 here, what should we have? The number is odd, right there. So that's how we can use if or else when we have only 2 choices, right? For example, even or odd. Those are 2 choices. So let's again use a complete if else chain so that we can familiarize with this. So you can combine if, elif, and else to create a comprehensive decision-making structures. So let's just use an example of a temperature which can have that, all of that, right? So let me just have a temperature here. Let me just delete this and have so the temperature, I just want to assign it a value of, let's say here in our place is like when I say it's 24, right? Then again from here, let me say use if. I can say if temperature if temperature so it's warm outside because the temperature is 24. If we can change this to 30, see what we have. And yeah, it's warm outside again. Let's have 31. So it's hot outside. You see, that's how we can do that. So again, let's see on how we can use else as a fallback. So the else statement can act as a fallback that executes when none of the preceding conditions are true. So this makes it useful for error handling, validation, and providing default value. Like yeah. So validating users inputs. Let's do a very simple exercise here where we wanted to validate the user input. So here again, I'm just going to delete everything here and create a variable called username. Username is equal to, let's say, X mouse, right? Like that. That is the username, right? So we can use an if statement here. Control C, sorry. Hit enter. So if I run this again, look what we have. Welcome Xmas, you see here. But if we have an empty string here, again, now we will have the else. Error username can be empty. So that is all for today, guys, and see you in the next lesson. This is the Wolf Learning, and you're welcome.